My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire. Let's go into the daily. Let's do it. Character defect, all-star certain path, night terrors. Oh, you know I hate those modifiers. Let's go. Also looks like a hell of a lot of people barely lived, and if I go just a couple pages deeper, I'm guessing there's a lot of deaths as well. 857 and 882, 832 as well. Seem to be 832 definitely seems to be mode. Nope, it's 807. 807 is extremely mode right there. Cool. Alright. All-star certain future night terrors with a defect. What do I really want to do? Well, I guess it's going to be entirely decided upon what we get from the all-star. Also, let's go all the way back up here to the hundreds so I can see if there's anyone that I'm missing. Nope. Nope. Thought I knew Azazel. Don't think I do. Really? I think I've seen someone on this list that I know, like, literally once. Maybe twice. And... no. Don't think I do. Alright, let's try again. Next time. Ooh, Panache. Well, this is definitely a zero-cost Panache deck, then. Panache, Flash of Steel, Deep Breath, and Thinking Head. The problem is you can't get... I could get Highlander with this deck already, right? But I can't get... What is it I can't get? I can't get the... Pauper. Can't get the Pauper bonus because I've already got a rare card in the deck, and I've got two of them. There's one of them I don't even want to remove. Okay. Forethought. Nope. Forethought's like real bad. In my own and personal honest opinion. Sweeping Beam, Leap, Hello World. Well, we're going to need a defensive option while we defend ourselves with the Panache, so take a leap. Think ahead before I do anything. Definitely putting the dual cast back on top of the deck. Really wanted defensive options there. Ugh. Yikes. What about our path? One elite, two rests, a shop. Yeah. I cast a dual cast before the Deep Breath, specifically because it was possible that I would get the dual cast back after it. Steam Barrier is a nice defensive option in zero-cost Panache deck. Specifically because it was possible that I would get the dual cast back afterwards, which would be lethal. Here... removal's going to be at a premium in this run. I'm pretty likely just to remove all strikes first. The Panache is basically going to be my damage. Shouldn't have done that in that order. Maybe I should have, actually. Leaves the leap in the deck to possibly draw on a turn where it would be much more useful. You don't put Claw in decks like this. Claw is good in a deck that has a lot of claws, or great ways to get the claw back, or the Unceasing Top, or things like that. But it's not great in a deck that's just a zero-cost deck. It doesn't have a great benefit alongside itself, is the problem. It works for itself, whereas at the moment, all of our zero-cost cards are in service of the Panache. We've literally never played it. I could see myself taking Beam Cell. I could also see myself just not doing that. I'll take it. This fight's gonna suck. I'm gonna play Metamorphosis. I'm really hoping I get something good out of it. Nope. Actually gonna put the Thorns on. This fight is going to be really annoying. Unfortunately, we've got high damage, shielding, weakening, and soon to be incredible damage, so... you know, it's not going excellently. Basically need our most defensive hand of all time here. Ouch. That's okay, that'll do it. Extremely no. If we had Enlightenment in the deck, then maybe, but we only get Enlightenment after other stuff misses, basically, in this deck. Probably going to use the Essence of Steel for this fight. Ow. Yeah, I have a feeling a lot of people met their untimely demise here because you have a lot of skills in this deck, and this enemy punishes skill playing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Really? I actually, like, die if I play my defense cards. You know what? I die if I don't. Fine. There you go. We dealt some damage to you this turn. We're dead this turn to, like, any reasonable draw. Ugh. All right. All right. Sundial every 3 times you shuffle your deck, gain 2 energy. All for 1. Sure. We probably need to rest here. Oh, no, we've got nothing before the next rest. Okay, we can smith. Definitely need Panache to be smithed. It's our way of dealing damage. Anything that card draws needs to be smithed as well. Second Panache. Don't have enough money for it, though. Extra energy on the first turn. Extra decks. I could probably do with the extra decks. Defense is going to be our main concern. Bottled Flame, sure. We can put basically... Yeah, probably Flash of Steel in the opening hand. I'm gonna rest, get myself back to full HP. Ah! I would have given away thinking ahead here, and I would have gotten back to max HP as well as 10 plus max HP. Whee! Go for the eyes is a nice way to get... Nice way to get a certain effect in this hand. Ooh. Do we get him? We get him, yeah. Bye. Holograms, not bad either. I'm taking a lot of cards in this deck. It's still a singleton deck, right? Yeah, it is. Good. I need to upgrade both Zap and Dual Cast to their 0 costs. Sure. Could have been a hell of a lot worse there. Yeah! Good work, Impatience. Come back. Good work, Impatience. Really? Ah, never mind. Good work, Impatience. We killed him. Nope. Don't want to take any duplicates yet. And our upgrades should primarily be aimed at making other things 0 cost or increasing our draw. So Dual Cast is also a thing that I want to upgrade. Right. That chain of events made it more likely that I get to transition the enemy this turn, which is what I pretty desperately want. Weakness is excellent. Unfortunately, it's not going to be applied for that long. Ah, I should have zapped first, of course. That was just a huge rookie mistake right there. Flash of Steel, though? Probably not. Deep Breath is insane because we have the Sundial, by the way. Just in case you're wondering why it seems to be overperforming. That's why. Well, this is a problem. We can't perfect this, right? I use the speed potion, I play the defend, and I still take 1 damage. Alright. Well, there goes our perfect. Or rather, there goes our beyond perfect. Hey, all for one. This is the deep breath back. Hey, all for one. Gets us the deep breath back. Hey, Beam Cell. It's a new card. Not an all for one. I thought it was getting an all for one. Right. Never mind, I was just a little fashion forward there. All right. Reboot. Extremely reboot. There's no other consideration there. Huh, yes, Snecko Wine is zero cost build, sure. Let me just go do that. I'll definitely be taking the Astrolabe here and probably going for 2 strikes and a defend out of this deck. If they transition into anything that I already have a copy of, I'm going to have to remove them. Damn it! I got an awful one. You suck, game. If I want to get a reasonable score to, you know, peak my head slightly above the others in the scoreboard, I'm going to have to remove one of the awful ones. And then let's just get another zap. It will help our deck run so much smoother, but I can't do it. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Then I'll get all of these back. And I'll full defend myself. Lovely. Take another regen potion, hell yes. Having 2 regen potions actually is insane because they stack like poison does. They used to not, right? It was 3 healing a turn for 5 turns, but now it's 5 healing on the first turn, and then the amount of healing decreases by 1, and then it continues. So you stack them both, and you get 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you get 55 healing, that should be. But 5 by itself is 15, so they're greater than some of their parts. It's really nice. 1 of 20 cards, sure. Probably be able to find something here I want. Turbo. Yeah. This deck very rarely gets time to shuffle back through itself. So I'd be very surprised if Turbo ended up being a negative. Look ahead. Ooh. Right, I'm going to turbo, then hologram the all for one. Get everything back. And then turbo again for the defense. So we do have a void in our deck, and we will draw it. But we'll see whether or not that happens before we kill the enemy. I'm going to take an overclock. This is probably the first time I've taken an overclock as well. I don't particularly like it, but we are extremely incentivized to draw right now, so okay, let's try it. Hologram back. It's probably the dual cast there. Yeah, that was bad on my part. I probably should have just brought back a draw. Okay. Steam Flash. Go for the eyes. Panache. Way late in that turn order, but that's fine. All for one. Bring him back. Let's go again. Oops. I really ought to look at my upcoming deck. Oy. So I can see whether or not I'm about to reshuffle it. Okay. Could have been a lot worse. No benefit to playing Steam Barrier there, only downside, so we won't. No. Okay. Turbo. Order is correct, right? Yeah. Skim. Anything zero cost gets out of my hands. Then all for one. We play all of them again. And then all for one, and we do it again. Hell yeah. This deck is, like, it's capable of doing that to bosses, but it's not going to be... Oh, reboot, definitely. But it's not going to be capable of doing that to... Sorry, it's going to be capable of doing that to creeps on the floor, but it's not going to be capable of doing that to bosses, is what I meant to say. And we'll... Yep, all for one for the redraw. Go again. Overclock Turbo. The problem with Turbo being I do still need to empty my hand out. Oh my gosh, that was really good. Yep. I'll be taking all of those back. Thank you. I'll deep breath first. And that'll get it done. All right, we also have combo now because I know I played 27 cards that turn. It said so on one of my FTLs. We need to have a better way of guaranteeing that our opening draw isn't garbage. Skim does help a lot, in fact. Zero costs I get back are underwhelming, sure. But I do have Panache, so they're a lot better than they otherwise might be. I'm not playing the Deep Breath because if I play the Deep Breath, I reshuffle my discard pile. So, sure, the Deep Breath will be in my discard pile, but none of my other zero costs will be. That's why I'm not playing it before I play the All for One. I made that mistake a couple times at the start of the run, and I've learned from my mistakes, I guess. I'll Turbo, Hologram, bring back All for One. The Turbo is here literally just to enable me to play more All for Ones. The problem is, when I remove the second All for One, the first Turbo is... the second All for One. Yeah, when I remove the second All for One, the first Turbo is going to become worse. I'm not going to take the Go for Eyes there. I'm not going to go for the Potion. I think I'll need the Dex. Ooh, gold-plated cables. Your rightmost orb triggers its passive an additional time. It's pretty not great for us. Ooh, good skim. Bad follow-up, but we get a hologram to get the skim back. Nice. There we go. Now that's more of for what we were looking. Take those zero costs back, thank you. I need to try and keep this combo going as long as is possible. Because we only get worse against... Yeah, we only get in a worse position now. Oh no, but they're all still zero cost because they were in my discard pile. So I'll Panache, All for One, and then I'll be able to kill. Oh, it was a card short. That sucks. Oh well. Claw, nope. Easy, strong no on all of those. We'll upgrade the hologram now as well, so it's no longer ethereal. Ethereal, sorry, exhaust. Reboot. I should steal. This isn't great. This is going to be like a really, really, really lame all for one turn, but like it'll still work. It's just not going to be good. Got him. No, even upgraded. No, I can't take the apparitions. Taking the apparitions would immediately deactivate my ability to pretty much 3 extra orb slots. Would immediately deactivate my ability basically ever to go for singleton deck. Yep, we'll remove the second orb one now. I know. It was helpful. It was really helpful, in fact. So I'm going to take Apotheosis, which I'll then upgrade, because our energy is not great. Apotheosis, I feel like, is going to pay for itself by increasing the draw of some of my other cards and increasing the energy gain of some of my other cards as well. Okay. Reboot time. Presenting a reason to reboot. I was pretty reliant on getting Turbo there, and we did get it. So, you know, well played to Turbo, I guess. I am destroying my discard pile right now. Oh my god, that thing looks like trash. As soon as we deep breath, I'm going to be saddest man of all time. So let's just try and never do that. Uh-oh. It's time to deep breath. It could be argued that that could have been handled a little bit better. Thankfully, the enemy's not going to be doing anything this turn. Oh, yay. Let's dual cast that out. Thinking ahead to try and... well... the leap back on top of the deck. I have a feeling I might need it soon. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that worked out. Deep Breath got us hologram. We'll get us Deep Breath, which will get us some other cards. We might actually get away with this. We definitely don't deserve to, but yeah, there it is. All right, that's perfect. Energy Potion, Echo Form, no. Whew! Removing 2 cards from the deck is actually probably going to make it run way smoother. The thing is, getting extra energy... no, I've already got enough ways to get energy. Remove 2 cards from the deck, definitely. Now, the problem is going to be deciding which. I think that since I haven't upgraded Dual Cast, I need to remove it. What keeps clogging up my hand? My defense keep clogging up my hand. But I kind of need them as well. Nope. Purity. Deck purity. Let's go. Oh. Really? Yeah. Yeah. Just give us all of the fundamentals of a... yeah. Give us all of the fundamentals of a 0-cost build. And then... for the pièce de résistance. If you could just give me the Time Eater as the boss at the end of that build, I'd really appreciate that, buddy. You know someone's sarcastic when they, pronounce appreciate without an A. I'd appreciate that. Yeah, sure you would. Right, I'm gonna hologram out the Flash of Steel. Not for what I was hoping. Ooh, boy. Dual cast hoping to double hit the back line. We did it. Well done, us. And now it is time to go off. Praise be. Praise be. To all of the sick DPS, we're going to do praise be. Praise be. Got a shot coming up in a couple spaces. That could be fun. Don't want to do any of the deep breath stuff yet. All right. It's time to deep breath. We'll hollow it back and deep breath again. And now we'll reboot. Energy. Play all of those, all for one. Get them all back. Play them all again. That fight was going to take care of itself. I think that fight actually would have gone literally the exact same if there was a second enemy there. So if it was the boss combat, the elite combat rather. Ugh. I'm targeting the backliner because I'm hoping to get the 2 4-liners caught up in AoE, basically. It's my goal, at least. Woo! Skim! Panache, and now that we have all for one dual cast, yeah, we've got this. At this point, the fight is now going how I wanted. Chrysalis for 5? They cost 0 this combat, so it's not that bad. Got him. Oh, not even an upgraded claw, friend. Well, this is unfair. If I take Madness, I'll have 2 copies of Madness in my deck, which is going to be bad. Thing is, if I Madness an All for One... If I Madness an All for One and a hologram, you have an infinite, but you basically have an infinite. I think I'll take the 2 Madness. In the next space, I'm going to be removing either the Madness or the Writhe. So I guess now I'm just going to be removing instead the one of the Madnesses. And we'll pass the store. Right. Is there a guaranteed store later? No, but there are 2 question mark spaces, each of which could be a store. Centennial Puzzle's not that big. Okay. I'll pass it up for the possibility of spending my money later. If I don't get to spend my money later, that's fine. It's a risk I'm taking. Good. Very good. Very good. Get all those 0-costy friends back. Ooh, Skim. I could turbo right now and then hologram something back, but what am I really going to get? What am I going to benefit from? Really? My last card is All for One, by the way. That's exactly what I was worried about, getting exactly my last card is All for One. Oh, well. Doesn't make a difference, but it's still annoying. Don't want to double up on any of my cards there. Transform card. No. No, 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 no. Okay, I can't back out of this screen now. Damn it. Okay, we don't have multiple darkness. And actually a single darkness with a gold-plated cube. I mean, it has a place. That's all I'm saying. It has a place. That could have been a lot worse. By playing the Deep Breath first, I'm not going to be shuffling 0 costs back into my draw pile, so totally fine to do that. Yeah, get back the Deep Breath, and then hologram, and then get back the Deep Breath, and then... Oh, didn't get back the Deep Breath that time. I was having fun with the whole just get back the Deep Breath every single turn thing. That was fun. That was enjoyable. Wasn't that enjoyable? Let's get back to that. Nope. Reprogram, though. Reprogram's a way to discard from your draw pile directly into your discard pile, which isn't always great, but it is when you have all for one to immediately pull 0 cost back out into your hand. The courier merchant nugget runs out of cards, relics, or potions, and their prices decrease by 20%. Yes, I see what's going on here. Yes, of course. Lot of jaw worms. Just a whole lot of jaw worms up in here. So many damn jaw worms up in this Humpty Bumpty. And now there's a lot fewer jaw worms than there were before. Recursion's a 0 cost, but I don't want it in this build. It does so little. Should upgrade Deep Breath for the extra draw. It's pretty big. Got 2 more upgrade spaces, so I should try and give consideration while I'm playing as to what I want from them. Ooh. Skim's pretty good. Did not mean to cast Reboot. Hell yeah. Bad work, Ryan. Seems to work out in the end, though. Reprogram all of those into the discard pile. Then I'll Beam Cell, Flash of Steel, FTL. Thinking ahead. All for one time. Get them all back and then just win the fight. I'll be discarding all of those, thank you very much. And then I'll hologram back the All for One, Turbo All for One. Goodbye, enemy. So if we managed to perfect, if we had have managed, rather, I should say, to perfect the first floor boss, I think we actually would have had a competitive score here. But we didn't, so we won't. C'est la vie. We're probably not going to perfect this one. I'll tell you that much. Oh, what if I had an artifact potion? Was I offered an artifact potion at any point? Not that I can recall. Ooh. Hey! Panacea, nice. That would help me save my speed potion. That's what I'm talking about having an artifact potion for, by the way. Because these regen potions have turned out to be useless. I'm deliberately trying to play as many cards as is possible here. Because every single time you play a card, you increase your damage against this enemy. It's excellent. It's real good. Hologram back the Deep Breath. Keep playing multiple cards. Reboot. We'll reprogram literally all of those into the discard pile. Then I'm going to thinking ahead. Didn't get the card I was looking for there, unfortunately. I'll overclock. Still didn't get the card I was looking for, unfortunately. I'm going to empty out space in my hands and skim. Yay. Yay! And now I did more than 100 in a single hit as well, due to allowing the stacks of slow to build up there. My final hit did more than 100 damage, which will allow me to get the overkill modifier as well. Ancient Potion, hell yes. It's exactly what I was asking for. If it was way earlier in the run, I would take a self-repair, but it's not, so I'm not. Well, Smith here. Probably go for the eyes. It's probably the most potent thing in the early game. See, this is the thing I hate. I have to choose only the most impactful things that I can do basically every turn. Or rather, it's part of what I hate. Okay, we managed to full defend ourselves that turn. No, we didn't! Of course, the enemy keeps getting more strong. Oh, I forget that every time. I'm really mad about that. It feels like I forget that literally every time. Probably because I do. I don't think we were gonna perfect the fight, but still, it would be nice. Okay. Draw. Curate my draw. Alright, well, taking none of those, thank you. Then skim, get the entire rest of my deck. All for one! Get it all back, hell yeah. Yeah, I was never going to full defend every turn, unfortunately. Okay. So I got draw limited this turn, which is annoying. We'll be fine, though. Skim first, play my 0 costs. I'll reprogram, and I want to discard only the impactful 0 costs. Turbo all for one. I think I could kill this turn. No. Enemy's just gonna purge. Alright. We'll still win the fight. It just sucks. Then 0 costs that matter. Those. I'll discard that as well so I don't draw into it. Now I need to weaken the enemy and vulnerable them. Don't have the ability to make them vulnerable, but I can weaken them. Dual cast for a hell of a lot of damage, and I'm actually just going to block that turn as well. Ah, damn it. Hollow back the awful one. And now we should just be able to put together lethal. Although I've said that before. That'll do it. All right. Well, at the very least, we got the highest time bonus that we could have gotten by getting under 45 minutes. Yeah, 957. We're going to be, sharing 957 with a lot of people, unfortunately. If we managed to get the perfect on the first floor, we would be on the first page, definitely. I think the fact that we got Lightspeed Highlander, I could have gotten one more champion as well. Literally, that would have been all of the champions, in fact. I was pretty close. Could have gotten one more champion as well. Overkill and combo, I think, Overkill, I think, is the one that most people wouldn't have gotten. Because it was only really available by going for that giant head in that very specific way with that very specific deck. Combo probably got... Most people probably got that. I think Highlander is most likely me, though. I think that's something that most people didn't go for, if I had to guess. That said, they had to pick up their 100 somewhere. So... I'm guessing they probably got more perfects than I did. So we're going to be sharing 957 with people that... I think the first page had people with 957 as well. So I think we're going to be sharing 957 with basically, 15 through 100. Let's double check that, though. Oh, no, I'm 18. I'm on the first page. We were extremely close to getting higher than that as well. Also... the daily challenge has actually been up for a really long period of time. It's not like I'm playing the daily challenge immediately after it comes out to artificially inflate my score placing on the leaderboards. I can't imagine who would possibly do that. For the moment, though, it's friendly sledging. I'm not actually mad. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.